Welcome to the Greg Simoneau Show, and here's your host, Greg Simoneau.
There's nothing like you seen. Everything ain't what it seems.
All right.
Whoa.
Good? All right. I think we're good. So, this is episode 60 of the Greg Simoneau Show. Thank you for being here. If you've watched all 60 episodes, congratulations to you. I'm pretty sure my parents gave up after episode 20. But that's fine. So today I brought something special for episode 60. So here it is. Thanks to the nice folks down at It's a Party in Plymouth. This is the bag that they gave me, so it's very nondescript, but I was able to find this little party hat right here, and I put 60 on it by myself. Because apparently 60-year-olds don't wear this kind of stuff. But this is the shot I wanted for episode 60. So you might be asking, why is it so plain? That's what they had, and I adorned it with the 6-0. I was going to bedazzle it if I had more time, maybe a pom-pom. We didn't get around to that. I also brought these poppers, and I would like to do one in studio, but I did one in my basement the other day, and I don't recommend it. So if you need a popper. I don't know. Here's my idea. The cheaper they are, the more dangerous they are, I think. So it's worth to spend the extra money and get a safer popper. And I submitted all these receipts to my wife for episode 60, so we're blowing the budget on this one. And then throw in some hockey stickers, because who doesn't love these? So we got a big show for you tonight. I did a monologue on nuggets that's coming up in 1 second, coming up in a little bit. And I just wanted to say, I was going through some mouth trouble. I had a tooth extracted, and I was reminded of this fella back in the day. Can we get a good shot of him? He has the right idea. A metal mouth. I don't know if you can get that. His name is Trapjaw, and that's what I felt like for the last week with my extracted tooth. Why can't we just have metal mouths? Maybe this is the future. A metal jaw. So we also have nuggets, and it's not easy to travel. Nuggets don't travel well, especially when you're doing a show, but here we are. This is the prop for the night. We got the McDonald's nuggets. The boxes aren't as cool as I remember them. And I just wanted to get this shot right here of nuggets. I won't dare. Not yet. All righty. So, McDonald's released the McNugget nationwide in 1983, and I realized I'm older than nuggets. I used to tell my father he was older than dirt, but now kids literally today can come up to me and say, "You're older than nuggets." So I thought that's pretty good. Growing up, I loved McNuggets as a kid, and my parents were a little jealous because they, growing up, only had the McDrumstick. And it was a little harder, came on a bone, and they would always be like, "What's wrong with bones anymore?" And then they would throw the bone into their campfire. And they would say stuff like, "Why doesn't McDonald's have baked beans anymore?" Stuff like that. It was a different time. Ronald C. Baker, he published his recipe as an unpatented academic work in 1963 calling his creation Chicken Krispies. And I did a similar thing. I once turned in my homework, once claiming I invented Rice Krispies. And my teacher was like, snap, crackle, pop, F. No good. No good idea. Yeah. But kids today, they have Minions nuggets. We didn't have anything cool like that. Growing up in the 80s, the most famous nugget I ever had was in the shape of Mr. T. And on the side of the box it said, I pity the fool who doesn't try my dipping sauce. Wow. So I did research for this. And in the 2008 Beijing Olympics, gold medalist Usain Bolt reportedly ate approximately 1,000 chicken nuggets over 10 days because he was unfamiliar with local cuisine. And that's why I eat nuggets before going over my brother's house. Except I'm very familiar with my brother's wife's cuisine. Yeah. And there are, I like to call the 3 stages of the 20-piece nugget. You know, when you start off, it's I'm loving it. And then sort of the middle, you're like, oh, they were on sale. That's why I went with the 20-piece. And the 3rd stage of the 20-piece McNugget is barf. Barf from Spaceballs. And I remember doing this, and well, I still do this, but I'd rip apart a nugget or two to see what was on the inside, you know. And if my mom told me, "Don't play with my food," I'd tell her, "This is McDonald's. You have no jurisdiction here." I don't think she liked that. And then she would say stuff like, you know, "Don't you want to grow up to be big like Hulk Hogan? Eat all your nuggets." And I'd be like, "Why? Is there steroids in these?" I like to apply the Lay's "Bet you can't eat just one" slogan when I get my nuggets. Because I'm going 20-piece, you know. Because like that L'Oreal slogan says, because I'm worth it. And don't ask me about my sponsors. De Beers, a diamond is forever. Well, clutch my pearls. These nuggets are not forever. Yeah. And some kids spell their names with alphabet nuggets, you know, had those. My mom said we could spell whatever we wanted. And then she told us, you know, I've never been more insulted by a 4-piece in my entire life. I even see nuggets in the shape of polar bears. Yeah, we really ate good on that Alaska trip. I didn't realize this, but McNuggets uses the 4 same shapes for their nuggets, including one called the boot. Right? I think it's this one here. Yeah, it does kind of look like a boot, and when you eat it, you do get a hint of leather when you eat it. So, I think nuggets are a good, safe choice for a meal. That's why I always pick some up and eat them in the car on my way over to my brother's house for dinner. I can't emphasize that enough. Not a good choice to eat a McNugget right in the middle of this. When concerned on the degree of healthiness, it would be wiser to prefer nuggets free of unwanted ingredients and made locally. That's why at the McDonald's drive-thru, I always ask, "Are these nuggets local?" Never get a straight answer on that. And I just want to ask again, are these local? And I don't think I mentioned this before, but shout out to the local scene for having me. Thank you. And for putting up with me, thanks. I always mention that, but I didn't yet. No. So I'm waiting for Starbucks to have nuggets on the menu, you know? I can picture it now. A venti of Star Nugs for $27. Sounds like a good treat. Sometimes I like to keep some nuggets at my desk, you know? I feel I get more work done when I'm side by side with my work nuggets. There's a picture like a nugget with a little shirt on. You know, and a popular story is about a fan trying to eat more chicken nuggets than the Denver Nuggets score points in a game. And one fan ate 47 nuggets before the Nuggets scored a record-breaking number of points. Yeah, I think they should have made it easy on themselves and went to a Rockies game. It's a little Colorado sports humor. Yeah. The Rockies, they set the record for, I think, most losses in a year. So, or last Thursday night, Denver only scored 10 points. That would have been enough. That would have been nice. Could have done that easily. Yeah. I grabbed some McNuggets before a recent bus trip, you know. I ate them on the ride, and we were both bussin'. Bus nuggets. I remember when Wendy's had a 5-piece on the dollar menu, and they were so cheap I would share them with my dog. The really only acceptable time to throw a sauced nugget across the room was when my Akita Sheldon would catch them in his mouth. And me, Scott, and Sheldon the dog, we really liked the girls who worked the drive-thru at Wendy's. And then you can use this as a tip, too, if you want. We'd finish every order with, "Can I get a honey mustard with that?" "Thanks, honey. Mustard." Very cute, very cute. And while some nuggets are made from whole chicken breast, studies show that many nuggets are made from a combination of ground chicken, fat, connective tissue, and bone, which is the same results my x-ray said about me. Tyson Foods developed a custom breed of chicken with larger breasts called the Mr. McDonald for McNuggets. Now they are working on women whose breasts are the size of McNuggets. That girl's a 10. Peace. McDonald's has updated its recipe over time, and as of 2016, their McNuggets use 100% white meat chicken breast and no longer contain artificial preservatives. So now I picture a concrete McNugget in the ground like a tombstone reading The McNugget, 1983 to 2016. And people leave sauce cups at the base as a sign of respect. Something like this. Or you could go and put them on the tombstone if you want. Other nuggets may be made from a blend of chicken parts and any other parts left over are going into the recently released sandwich, the McBeak. So look for that coming up. Other components besides meat include fat, bone, and nervous tissue. I was like, nervous tissue? No wonder I always feel skittish after lunch. And unless you pay special attention to what is in the coating, the chicken nuggets you are served will not be gluten-free. Well, I'm usually naked when eating them, so they might as well be naked too. Hey, my McNuggets are showing. Some nuggets use dimethylpolysiloxane to prevent oil from frothing. And I put a little on my gums to keep me from frothing when I order my nuggets. I like 10 nuggets. Yeah, I like that. None of my friends could make my birthday one year, so we filled the seats with dinosaur nuggets. It was the tiniest party hats I'd ever seen. Some kids had the My Buddy doll. I had Dino Buddies doll. I believe that was a destination birthday. Destination in my stomach. Or should it be destination mouth? I don't know. I'm working on that one. And some kids had a bounce house for their birthday. But me and the Dino Buddies, we just had dipping sauces, you know. And my dad would yell, "You kids take your shoes off before going in the sweet and sour sauce." And my mom was like, "Oh, honey." My dad was like, "Well, like what? Those are the rules." And my mom said, "No, some kid is stuck in the honey." Yeah, I like the McDonald's characters, like the Hamburglar, you know. But I want a character who steals nuggets. Maybe the McNuggler. And I was thinking about this. I didn't realize that, like, burglar was in the Hamburglar's name, and that's why I thought McNuggler, you know, like the Riddler, McNuggler, right? But maybe he tries to get the nuggets, so he's the McNugget, the McNuggeter, the McNuggeteer. I don't know. And I was thinking about the Hamburglar, and it's just weird for a restaurant to have a character that steals from them, you know? I think that's kind of why they got rid of him. And I looked at him, and he had one tooth and a cape on. And I'm like, if I invited you out to go steal some hamburgers, and you showed up in a cape, I think I'd be like, bro. And do you want to know what a real, like, hamburglar, somebody who steals hamburgers, looks like? It would be like this. Yeah, I got a pickup order. Oh, what's the name? Dan. But it could be under Steve, or Kyle, or Jimmy, or K-Son. Yeah. Oh, here you go. There you go. That's all you have to do. Thanks. And chicken nuggets are a popular comfort food, you know. And that's why the drive-thru was always packed on Saturday nights, Valentine's Day, and whenever my sister-in-law is hosting dinner. Many people have a strong emotional connection to chicken nuggets. Yeah, I agree. I can't tell you how many times I woke up next to a pile of nuggets and thought, oh no, not again. The largest recorded chicken nugget weighed 51.1 pounds and was unveiled in 2013. I'm not sure if it'll fit through my driver's side window, but I'll take it. We usually don't have chicken nuggets at Thanksgiving. That's a big holiday here in Plymouth. It's coming up. Unless there's a real finicky kid coming to dinner. Yep. I always get my way. I remember loving it when we got nuggets and fries for school lunch. You know, we'd get doubles. We thought life couldn't get much better than that. Then when our friend got a car and drove us home, we'd stop at McDonald's. And then we couldn't eat our dinner when we got home. Our mom would say, "Dinner time." And we'd be playing video games and we'd yell back, "We're not hungry." And then she'd yell, "Oh, too bad, because I got nuggets." And I don't think I ever saw my brothers throw the controllers and run so fast. And then for fourth meal, we went and got more nuggets, probably. Yeah. You know what you never see? You never see anyone go on Beat Bobby Flay, and when you ask them what their signature dish is, you never see them say, "Chicken cacciatore." You never see that. Or maybe chicken nuggets, too. I'd like to see that. Whoa, Flay's in trouble. You never see that. And you never see someone leave a 10-piece nugget in a vacant bathroom stall. What are these doing here? And I would be wary about eating those. Leave them where they be. Leave them where they be. And you never see this, like a slightly suggestive photo with a man with nuggets next to his own nuggets. I hate to put that image in your head, but that's just something you don't really see. And you never see Larry Bird playing basketball with a giant chicken nugget, you know? I'd like to see that. And Larry Bird was number 33, but if you turn it sideways, it's a 4-piece nugget. Look at it. And you never see anyone use nuggets in place of dominoes, and like the last one falls into sauce. Maybe you have. But I never. I think that might be kind of hard to do. Maybe. And you never see anyone twirling a nugget on a stick. You know, maybe in China. Maybe in China. But not really, not too often. Not too often. Yeah. And the McDonald's hash brown is almost like eating a nugget for breakfast, you know, a big flat nugget. I guess the nuggets won't be ready until 11 a.m. So I think they might be getting dressed or something. So yeah, that was my McNugget monologue. Thanks, thank you. I did forget 2 jokes that I did wanted to add. You know, it's from the Notebook. It's from the Notebook. Popular segment. I don't know how they didn't make it into that really tight monologue. Here's my mess over here. Clean up my mess. I like to gossip at happy hour with some friends and some shareables, you know, but I usually don't spill the tea about my shirt pocket nuggets. Those get dunked twice, sometimes thrice. It's more of a physical joke. Here's a good idea, I thought, that I actually put pen to paper down for it. The nugget box can be reused, especially as a prank at Christmas. The person sees the nugget box and thinks they're getting something good like nuggets. But when they open it up, all that's left is some nugget boogers and a gift card in there. So play that trick on your friends. Yeah, that was from The Notebook. And I was thinking about this on the way over here. The show is a constantly growing thing, you know. And this week, if you're lucky out here in Plymouth, and it's all over, the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, you can see them. And I was looking I was like, is that just to our neck of the woods, you know? But no, it's good in Nashville too, you know. And I was thinking, you know, I want to go see the Aurora Borealis, and I want to go see it, and I want to do my Hordak impression when he's calling for She-Ra in the origin story. Many of my people might not know this, but Hordak stole She-Ra as a baby, and he'd always be like, Aurora! And that's pretty niche, but just something I'd like to include. Also, the Patriots' win streak is up to 7, so that's a good timestamp on this episode. And the penny has been canceled, so no more pennies. And some people are saying it takes 4 cents to make a penny. So now $1 is worth $4, right? So that's some math. I don't know. Don't want to have too much math in here. And also, this is a sad little note. The South Shore Diamond Exchange is going out of business. And so there's great deals on jewelry. So just remember to get your stuff at the South Shore Diamond Exchange in Pembroke. The South Shore Diamond Exchange in Pembroke. That's what they used to do at the end of the commercial. Oh, but I think that's about my time, and I thank you a lot. And until the next time, don't forget your sauce with your nuggets. Thanks. Good night.
About to cause a scene. There's nothing like you've seen. Everything ain't